Spring football is in the air. Today, the Michigan Wolverines with their game. Findlay will play their inter-squad scrimmage under the lights on April 15th, while the following day, Saturday the 16th, will cap off Ohio State's spring schedule. Now, tomorrow is Student Appreciation Day for the Buckeye football team. The 5th straight year, Urban Meyer has opened a spring practice up to the general student population of the university, a tradition he has embraced and one he says the players enjoy just as much as him and the students.
Yeah, a bunch of pretty girls come over here and watch practice, and they're students that a lot of them know. Yeah, I think anybody, if you're not real, I like to see that too. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Coach Holtz is coming too. He's going to be here and watch practice, and might have him chat with the students too a little bit, because I know he loves that.
On the field, a few of the young Buckeyes have already begun to make a positive impression on Meyer.
Isaiah Prince is doing, better and better, and so is Jamarco Jones. We're kind of solidified that now. The backup tackles, we moved Bowen out there, and he's doing okay, but we're still trying to find that starting five. Demetrius Knox is close. He just got a little bit of a rolled ankle on what was it, Saturday, and Evan Lyles doing okay. So we just wanted to that whoever plays that position, we can't drop off. Michael Jordan's a guy that I think he might, an offensive lineman usually don't get a chance, and I'm putting the cart way before the horse, but you asked me a question. Those are some guys that we're looking at. Austin Mack continues to earn time, and so is Mike Weber. Briante Dunn is and Mike, you're neck and neck. Briante Dunn is not. I'm so impressed with him, because you all know a couple years ago there wasn't a whole lot of conversation about him. And just to see his family come around practice like they did on Saturday, bright-eyed, because they know he's doing right in the classroom, doing right really everywhere. And but Mike Weber he's an extremely talented guy and a really good hard practice player. So I'm very pleased with those two. And the young guy is earning some respect around here. He might be the first guy to get that stripe off out of that whole group, because he's a tough nut.
That tough nut, Antonio Williams, did lose out to Austin Mack for the first freshman to get his black stripe removed honors. Quarterback situation is set, no doubt about that. The offense will be J.T. Barrett's, but who will he throw the ball to? Michael Thomas, Braxton Miller, and Jalen Marshall all off to the NFL, leaving young receivers with a lot to prove.
Well, a lot of potential. After you've been here 6 months, if you're tagged with the term you have a lot of potential, that's really a bad thing. It means you're not very good, but you should be, and I do see that. And so we have some guys with potential, that's not a positive. That means we have guys that have gifts, but we're not using them. Either we're not coaching them properly, or they're not executing properly. So potential is really, it's kind of a neat word for the first 3 or 4 months. And then after 6 months, if you hear, boy, that guy's got potential, it's another way of saying he's not very good, or he doesn't care. And that's not a good word to have.
In Columbus, Mark Kuntz.
I3 was cool. It was great. It was the first time I've ever driven a fully electric car. Great experience, just how quiet it is, and surprised that how much speed it was able to pick up on this little track, and the handling of it as well through some of these corners. It was great to drive, and obviously it's great for the environment. Zero emissions, and anything we can do to, I guess, sustain this planet is a good thing.
I've never been in an electric car. I was amazed on, one, how quick it was and how it handled, and obviously, like Roy said, how quiet it was. It's unbelievable.
And I think the interior is very in keeping with the type of car it is, electric car. A lot of carbon fiber.